Big Brother Season 26. This has been a season to remember, and we are only 5 weeks in. The summer has been crazy. Week 1 seen Angela typhoon through the house like a Hurricane Cat 4. Week 2 might have went a little smoothly, but then week 3, Tucker went cray in the house. And now week 4. As Sunday's airing of the Head of Household competition night comes on, Chelsea is seen discussing Tucker's crazy antics. And it seems to be the Pentagon versus Tucker. If the numbers work out, absolutely. This seems like a valid plan nonetheless. It seems like it's very much feasible. And then as the episode is progressing, you see that the house is somewhat naming Tucker as the person most likely to go home, the person that needs to go home. But we all have seen this and understand how Big Brother works. One day you're the target, next day you're the friend, next day you're the foe, next day you're the enemy that you got to keep because they are great to your game. Big Brother changes more than people change their draws, okay? What's up, everybody? This is your boy EJ recapping week 4 of Big Brother. So as we get into week 4, it seems like Rubina, Angela, and Tucker are all on the same page, and they are becoming allies. Create an official alliance? We shall see. Let's see how this all plays out in the end. Will they be a final 3? But nonetheless, it seems that it's them versus the Pentagon. And when your back is up against the wall in the Big Brother, what do? You create chaos. You throw a monkey wrench in everybody's game. Let's see if season 26 can live up to its first 3 weeks, and will the chaos keep chaosing? Or will the Pentagon steamboat its way through the house like the cookout did just a few seasons ago? Seems to be that it's Tucker versus Quinn, Quinn versus Angela. Angela feels like Quinn is a snake in the grass. Quinn feels like Angela can't be trusted and she is a loose cannon and can expose him and his gameplay, and he wants her out. Tucker is out against Quinn because he thinks Quinn is a lion snake. Also, and because he's getting fed information that Quinn is not saying himself. So you know what that means? Trust nobody but verify everything. And only ask questions you already know the answer to. Just in case them mofos try to what? Lie. Because Big Brother is all about lying, manipulating, and getting to the end. But you can't do it if your ass get caught. Head of household competition for week 4's power is the face-off competition, which the house guests must identify the error the fastest in a series of pictures. And each pair is chosen to face off with each other at the choosing of the last round's winner. Of course, round 1 is by random draw. This right here, you need to tread lightly, tread strategically, because this is where alliances can be exposed, your gameplay could be questioned, all by who you're selecting and who their opponent is, and back and forth, vice versa, anything, everything, all right? This game comes with more to it than just looking at the pictures. No. Everything about this game is to expose the players, not actually crown the head of household. That's just the extra treat that we get at the end. And of course, like every season before it, people's choices are questioned. People's true intentions are under a microscope. And the house guests are your scientists this week. They want to find out what's underneath. Random draw selects Cam and Chemo to be the first round selectees. Cam beats Chemo, sends him packing in the first round, and he picks Tucker. Okay, nothing to it, right? He then picks Quinn. Hey, they already got beef. They already got drama. Cam's not really working with either one of them, so he's really not exposing any of his game cards. And so Tucker and Quinn go at it in round 2. In every confessional, Quinn is always talking about he must win a competition. He must do this. His game is at risk. And so if that's the case, why? His plan, y'all, was to select C, rank this the fastest, and hopes and goodwill that that's the answer. Dummy. It's not the answer. He eliminates himself, leaving Tucker winning round 2. And at this point, Quinn, for you to want to save your game so badly, you just gave it away. Dummy. After Tucker wins, he selects Angela to go up against Chelsea. This is a solid move. It's the battle of the past head of households. I like it. He likes it. It's not really exposing much because somebody got to go up against somebody. You can always use the past HoH wins as your reasoning to why you picked them. Good all-around selection pick for Tucker. Angela will go on to eliminate Chelsea, and she will select Rubina and Brooklyn. Angela says she picks Brooklyn because she feels that Brooklyn is in an alliance. And she also is starting not to trust Brooklyn and wants Brooklyn exposed, or she wants Brooklyn out. She has set her target on Brooklyn. I don't want to be Angela's target at all. Y'all saw what she did to Matt. Ruthless, cutthroat. That man was gone. He couldn't save himself out of a paper bag. Alright, so I don't know. I don't want to be Angela's target. Brooklyn would go on to win this round. Follows up with Angela as the next round's selectee. She said, you picked me, so I'm going to pick you. So now we're doing tick for tat. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but sure, you can always throw it back to the person who picked you. But let's see what happens next, because tick for tat can only go so many ways, with so many different outcomes. To go against Angela, Brooklyn selects Mackenzie. In the realm of luck, of course, Angela wins. And we had no surprise, dun dun dun, she selects Brooklyn again. Boom. Now Brooklyn is like, wait, why are you attacking me? Why are you coming for me? I ain't do nothing to you. Did you not, or did you? Who knows? I don't see behind the scenes. I ain't watching all that footage about the live streams. I got life and I work. But sure, you did something, Brooklyn, because Angela has her sights on you, and tick for tat can only go so many ways. And guess what? Tat right back to your tick. And Brooklyn is back up to compete in the next round. Angela selects Leah to compete against Brooklyn. While Brooklyn is all furious and flustered and mad and stuff, she better get ahead in the game because she needs to defeat Leah, or Angela gets the last laugh. Angela must be laughing because, yes, Brooklyn buzzes in with the wrong answer first, and she eliminates herself. Bye, girl. After Leah scores the win against Brooklyn, she turns around and she selects Cam and Joseph. Leah really doesn't have a game plan or a game play at this point. She seems irrelevant to the game. At first, it seemed like, her, Mackenzie, and Matt was going to do something, but Matt's gone, and her and Mackenzie ain't really making any leeway with any alliances or anything. So, sure, whoever she picked, she was just going to pick anyway. So Cam and Joseph are up next, and of course Cam wins, and Joseph is sent packing to the loser table. Cam will turn around and pick T-Court and Tucker to perform in the next round. Big Brother shows a clip of Tucker wondering why Cam selected him again. While he's thinking about it, it doesn't reveal too much more depth into just wondering why he keeps getting picked, and is he working with other members of the house because other people could have been selected. And remember, they still somewhat have some alliance in the Andersons, which you really never hear much about. So what is the real deal with the Andersons? Who knows? But it is out there somewhere. T-Core will score the win over Tucker, and she will pick Angela and Leah to compete next. Angela pulls off the win, sending Leah packing to the losers table. Leah can't win to save her life. It's like almost there, but guess what? Brainy said it best. Almost doesn't count. So absolutely. Bye, Felicia. Better luck next competition. And of course, this now leaves Tico and Cam to go against each other to find out who will compete in the final against Angela for the head of household power. Angela versus Cam. Will it be a two-time head of household win, or will Cam score his first win for the summer? The picture is up. Angela rings in first with C, and she snatches the win, becoming the head of household for week 4. She is now a two-time head of household winner for this season. And if I had to guess who will be the first to snatch head of household twice, baby, it would not have been Angela on the top of my list. Congrats to Angela. Let's just hope Typhoon, Hurricane, Cat 5 Angela does not reappear in her second HoH appearance. With Angela getting her second HoH in 4 weeks and Tucker going cray-cray, what in the hell would the house guests have to endure this week? Ooh, we will pray for ya. Summer is going to be sizzling as these two cray-crays terrorize the house in week 4. Or will they create a different energy this time around? Who knows? But this kicks off a interesting week 4. And you got me invested, big brother. What's going down in week 4 with Angela as head of household and Tucker brewing a storm? This is your boy EJ. He got it covered. Veto competition, AI arena, and the live eviction of week 4. Big Brother season 26. The house guests don't know how to respond to Angela's win. Some are happy, some are worried, some are taking aback that she even won the second household in 4 weeks. The emotions and responses are diversely different among the house guests. But nonetheless, the show continues, and now everybody must kiss up, suck up, or whatever they need to do to try to ensure Angela or Quinn or Tucker does not create a whirlwind storm that leave them on the outside and make them the next house guest evicted. So leave it up to Mackenzie to come through for her and Leah, because Leah seems to not want to do anything. And for her to keep saying that she wants to put the game in her hands and do some great things or whatever she keeps saying on these damn confessionals, it doesn't seem to be translating much in real life. But Mackenzie comes through as she goes and talks to Angela, and she reminds Angela, hey, don't forget Quinn has this power. Mackenzie and Angela go back and forth about the power. It seems Mackenzie is saying that she thinks Quinn wouldn't use it unless he didn't like Angela's choices. But duh, Captain Obvious? Even if I did like your damn choices, if I wanted to use it, it's probably best to use it if I didn't like your choices. But thank you, girl. Thank you for pointing it out. I'm sure Angela was already tracking, but thank you for being relevant. Or trying to be relevant at this point. Brooklyn has not let it go that she felt that Angela was targeting her during the competition. So that feeling that she has about Angela targeting her has her go to Quinn and start a conversation with him about potentially using his power to save her if she is who Angela goes after this week. I mean, this is the last week Quinn can even use the power, so at some point, some way, some fashion, the power either need to get used or the power will be vanquished forever, unused. So as we're talking to Quinn, Brooklyn now goes and confronts Angela about the competition, about her targeting her, about all these different feelings that they have. And Angela tells her basically, hey, you're smart, you're a competitor, and I see your potential. So absolutely, like, it's Big Brother. Like, that's the name of the game. Go after strong competitors that you want out the game. I mean, come on. This ain't Kumbaya. This is $750,000. Okay? Brooklyn is like, I never did you dirty, blah, blah, blah. I thought we was cordial friends there, but whatever. Cry me a freaking river. Ironically. That's what Angela says. And, she's the queen of crying this season. So a thing or two about crying a river. She done cried the damn ocean. However, to use that against Brooklyn, Angela is the GOAT. She is a manipulator, people. Angela's not dumb. She is smarter than anybody's giving her credit for. She got the game down pat, and she knows when to be crazy, she knows when to be conniving, convincing, manipulating. She knows all the right moves. That's that Karen in her. No, I'm not playing, y'all. However, though, Brooklyn doesn't buy her answer. Brooklyn is like, nah, baby, not today. You are now an enemy of mine. And that sounds great, briefs well, looks good on paper. But Brooklyn, what are you? You're bringing nothing to the Big Brother game. You're not winning. You're not, So being an enemy of yours means absolutely nothing in this moment to Angela or anybody else that you might say that to. Because, baby, you seem irrelevant in the game. And if you're irrelevant in the game, you don't scare nobody. I don't make the rules. I'm just here to be the messenger. All right? Hey, don't shoot the messenger. So the Pentagon meets up and has a discussion about Quinn's power. Should they use it? How it will look? What to do? Blase, blase. And as they formulate this little game plan, and we should see how well it goes, on the other side of the house, you got good old Angela running over to Tucker, and they looking a little up to something. And what are they up to? Well, they are talking about forming an alliance or a partnership and joining forces. They already got a common enemy, and it's Quinn. Makes sense to me. They further state that while Angela may be head of household, they already understand that Quinn has the superpower and probably will activate it. And so they continue to call him a snake in the grass, blase blase, blase, whatever. They some snakes too, but everybody don't see that they snakes. They just can't never see that they might be slithering around with the rest of the snakes. They just know that there's another snake over there, and they might look alike, or one might be human. Who knows? Look in the mirror, baby. Look in the mirror. You saw what you did, Matt. So Quinn now goes over to talk to Angela about the nominations that she is considering. Angela is asking who he does not want. Who is your hard no? She further wants to know his hard 2, 3, 4, and 5 choice. Okay. Quinn catches on relatively very quickly to realize that she only wants information and she's not planning to give any information. And that's exactly what Angela does not do. She does not give up anything to Quinn. It's hilarious seeing this boy look dumbfounded as Angela just looks at him. Is there something I can help you with? So Quinn got some decisions to make. He got some choices to have. You got Robina, you got Mackenzie, you got Tucker. Cedric could be a pawn. All this is being rumored and ran through and talked about throughout the house, throughout the episode. And while normally none of these conversations would matter outside of the head of household is thinking, this week, this season, not so much, as both Quinn and Angela potentially get to nominate 3 people. Of course, Angela would get first choice of the 3 people. But if Quinn would activate his power, it would be his 3 nominations that are exposed to America and the Houseguest and not Angela's original 3 choices. Well, in good Big Brother fashion, we find out which scenario is going to occur. And an AI version of Angela pops onto the Big Brother screen. And that lets America know and the Houseguests know that Quinn has activated his power and now is manipulating the head of household. No shock there. Everybody expected it. So let's see how this plays out for both Quinn, Angela, and the nominees. So with the deep fake power activated, the AI version of Angela nominates Cedric, Tucker, and Mackenzie. Quinn says that he nominated Cedric and Mackenzie because they have the strongest potential to take out Tucker. And Quinn nominated Tucker for obvious reasons. He feels Tucker is coming after him, so he must get Tucker out first. Get them before they get you. Great mentality. Let's see if it pays off in his favor. We are shown that Angela does not want Quinn to get what he wants, but at this point, Angela is irrelevant of what you want because technically he already got what he wants. Yes, maybe not the end state, but he's already manipulating your choices and your week. So your head of household is basically pointless, but congrats, you still can put on your resume that you got it. Mackenzie, she says she's up for the challenge. Hey, Mackenzie ain't been doing nothing all season, so go ahead, girl, get in there, get your hands dirty. Cedric is ready to take on Tucker. He got his Superman cape on. But can he rise to the challenge? Because Tucker seems very much unbothered. He says, I beat y'all once before, I can beat you again. So Mackenzie and Cedric better put on their Superman and Superwoman cape and rise to the challenge. Because Tucker said, been there, done that, and I will run supreme once again. There ain't nothing you mofos can do to stop me. What? You can't stop me. What? But what we can stop is the airing of the Sunday night head of household competition. Because this episode is now over. And so is this podcast. It's been your boy EJ with Justaboiandhiscamera Productions, recapping the head of household competition night that kicked off week 4 of Big Brother Season 26. I will holler at y'all again once I recap the veto competition, the AI arena, and of course the live eviction of week 4. Peace, love, and happiness.